Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be a new mod map tour of Bacuri Farm 2K22. This is a map by Lost Gamer. It's 172.15 megabytes to download, and it is available for all platforms. I do apologize, this did come out yesterday, but I'm just getting around to the map tours today. So you'll see this one, and then you'll see Griffin, Indiana shortly after, hopefully. But let's go ahead and jump right into it. So in the description, it says Fazenda Bacuri. This map is based in Mato Grosso do Sul, Brazil, where the land is large, farm disappearing from view. It has 4 grain sales: Cooperative, Lizard 1, Cooperative, Lizard 2, and Pioneer, I think. Yeah, I think I read all those. Anyhow, sale of bale, wool, cotton, Cooperative, Lizard, Branch 1. There's definitely some translation issues in here. Lumberyard for selling logs and wood chips. BGA fixed on the map where you can sell your silage. Contains 4 points of capture of water identified with icons on the map, so you can go out and you can hunt your water down and capture it. That's a joke, but anyhow. Headquarters account with headquarters account with house silo 3 million liters. Cows, chickens, 6 sheds. Sale of all items from the factories in Bacuri Market. Sale of milk will also be made in Supreme Milk. Limestone. My God, this translation's killing me. Limestone mine where you can go to get with your truck or preferred trailer. There is a challenge on the way. I can't handle it, guys. Work with a new coffee culture and sell your production or process it to obtain roasted coffee. That part wasn't funny. I'm still laughing about the get with your truck. There is no snow on this map because the winter is the region. The winter in this region is only cold and dry. Most companies close their doors at the end of the day, so stay tuned. Have a good game. And the map here is going to be awesome. It's just obviously they just plug that into Google Translate or however they do it in terms of translation. But one thing to note is it doesn't list any required mods, but you are required to download the Jackto K3500. Well, we'll see if we're actually required to do it. If it just wants you to have that downloaded in the store, you probably don't need it, because it will let you start the map without it. But I want to see if it's actually one of our starting pieces of equipment, which it might be. And I think that's a sugarcane harvester. So we'll see here in a second. Let's hop in the menu. Gonna drink coffee there. All right, so first cup of the day. It's very important. We start up here. Starting land is field 13 in that little plot there. And that is everything. We can't get to access to any of these here, but you have this kind of central area, so we're kind of up in that corner. I see, oh, go back to the map. I see this, and I'm like, oh, we got to be able to go out there. That'd be cool. I'm not gonna lie, it would be cool if there's an expansion to it later, but anyhow, maybe like a PC expansion where it can go a lot further. But anyhow, very cool map. I like the look of it. I'm not sure what's going on here. We'll take a look at that when we get over there. But yeah, a really cool looking map, to be honest with you guys. I'm curious about what might be on some of these other chunks of land that we don't own, because this looks like it's going to have something on it that might be, if the BGA is nowhere else, that looks like that's the BGA there, but of course it's still not showing up. So what we might actually do, so you see, we own these 2 chunks of land. I'm going to go ahead and purchase the whole map and see if that adds anything to that menu here. Let's go set farmlander, all my farm, perfect. Okay, if we go into here, what it did add, no, that was on there. Added all this stuff, so farmhouse, farm silo, chicken pasture, cow pasture. The BGA is on here now, and I think that's all that was added. Yeah, I think that's all that was added. But you can buy even like little chunks of land. I'm curious what that little chunk of land is there. Regardless of that, okay, we got that going for us down here. All of our basic crop types in there. Oh, sorry, and there's also coffee and black bean on this map as well. So there's 2 kind of bonus crops, if you will, which we'll look into how to get those going. If we go down here, I'm just going to slowly scroll through this so you can kind of see where everything is taken. If you don't want to see this, feel free to skip ahead, or otherwise you can, or you can just slow down the screen. Or I don't know. You do what you want to do, but regardless, this is just so you can see where stuff is taken or what sell points take what specific items. If you don't want to see it again, like I said, you can skip ahead, and if you want to see it better, you can either pause the video when it gets to a specific product or fruit type, or you can go ahead and slow it down below in the YouTube controls down there. But stone, and then we have coffee beans, and black beans, and roasted coffee, and soybean oil. So there you go. Yeah, it looks like the coffee's actually going to make you some money. And then we had a map that didn't make you money on. We'll take a look at that, because you see 2810 for 1,000 liters, 1,800. Well, actually, that might even be higher than that. 2350 versus 2597. So that's actually a really good price right now. But regardless of that, we'll see if it's actually worth it to sell. Because sometimes I've noticed on maps where if you sell the coffee beans, it's better than roasting them into roasted coffee, which is kind of lame because it'd be kind of fun to roast coffee. But anyhow, we continue a few pieces of starting equipment. Some of them need some serious work. You start off with $100,000 kind of in new farm mode. This like happened, I know I fast forwarded time to get to noon outside, but this happened immediately loading in the game from fuel costs. So there we go. We had to pay a quick little fuel bill there. You do have a chicken pasture and cow pasture, but we didn't have those starting out. I bought the land that those were on. I don't think we had those starting. No contracts right now available. I'm not sure if there's just no contracts or my guess is there's no contracts right now, but they're going to come available later on. Now, we did buy the BGA. This isn't something you start off with, but it is good to know that if you buy the land that it's on, you will get the BGA with it. Down here, 10 collectibles on there. And then other than that, everything else seems pretty squared away. So this is kind of our like farmyard here. Let's take a look in the store actually at what our starting equipment is. We have medium tractor, MF6718, harvester, T560, trailer. We have a header for the harvester and a corn header as well, cultivator, planter. You can see this says black beans as well. And we have front loader attachments there, front loader stuff there. Yeah. So yeah. Okay. Let's go up to what I want to do real quick. And actually, I think I know why the Jacto's in here. It should be under mods that are installed. Yeah. The Jacto K3500. It might just because I bet you it's something that does coffee. Okay. Yeah. So it's a coffee harvester. That makes sense. I didn't even look at really what it was in the mod hub, but yeah, okay, that makes a lot of sense. So apologize for everyone that was yelling at the screen. But yeah, you harvest coffee with that, and I bet you harvest black beans with, yep, one of these guys right here. It's your standard header. So there you go, and you plant black beans with looked like a planter in there, and let's see what we can plant coffee with, because that's going to be important as well. Let's see. We might as well check cedars first. Black beans with cedars as well. So you can do that. And then if we go to planters. Okay. But since it's that kind of style of header, I am curious if it's something that is done under orchard. It is. Okay, there we go. So you have coffee trees that you plant similar to orchards. So there you go. That's kind of how you're going to be able to do all that. And if we go again into here, you can see that's the growing season and where the harvest, very narrow harvest season for coffee beans there. But regardless, this is kind of like our little house area where we got a couple of barns. This is it though. Just a little house area we have. We don't have a truck, I don't think, or anything like that. Where is the... We'll go up to the vehicle shop. It's just right up the road. Ooh, look at that. I like that. Let's buy ourselves a pickup truck to drive around the map. Perfect. Get myself a drink of coffee here. Try to find our way out. Oh, it hopped us out. I really like that, actually. Gotta have coffee. Coffee's good. Okay. Down here at the vehicle shop, big old open area. Makes a lot of sense. Now I just gotta find a way to get out of here. I'm assuming it's gonna be right here. Here we go. Fairly wide entrance there. We'll actually loop left first because we'll loop around kind of this area that we're in. Take a look at all of it. You can see kind of our starting farm right there, or our little farmyard kind of thing right there. And on our right-hand side, right here, we have a sell point. We have the Lizard Hortifruit. Then down here, we have the oil mill on the right-hand side. Then we have the supermarket and the coffee factory. So oil mill on the left hand, you can see the supermarket, and the coffee factory is right here, which I am curious about in terms of the production. Where do we buy this thing? What in the world? Is there no... I don't like that. It's not good. We tag it. Does it show us anything? No. That's cool if that opens up, but how do we... Can we go... Oh, never mind. Never mind. It's all coming together now. You gotta make sure you go inside if you want to purchase this, I would bet. That goes out. I saw the icon over there. These also go through here. This is cool. This is cool. It's right over here. Went about 437. Holy smokes. Okay, let's get ourselves some cash. Okay, now we can afford to buy it. Now, if we do own this, we'll take a look at it real quick in here. Coffee beans. 2 for 1. You're going to lose so much money off that. You might as well sell the coffee beans. Gosh, that is so unfortunate. It is cool that you can make coffee, but it's got to be adjusted for profitability purposes. It's just got to be. Unfortunately, you're going to lose a ton of money because if you go into here, you're selling these guys you can sell for, even if we don't go at that high price, we go at the current price, $1,800. So basically, because you're going to need 2,000 liters of coffee beans to make 1,000 liters of roasted coffee. So $3,600 worth of coffee beans to make $2,800 worth of roasted coffee, and that's not even their normal high price there. So unless those prices are dead wrong or you're playing on a different difficulty, I mean, even then it would jack all the prices up. So yeah, I just can't foresee that being profitable the way it is, unfortunately, which is a shame, because it'd be cool to roast some coffee, but I don't know if it's worth losing a ton of money. And this is field 13, by the way, right here. This is our starting field that I'm driving on, so it's good to note that. As we head across here, on the right-hand side, if we go to our map again, we have ourselves the Supreme Milk, and then we have a gas station just below it. So Supreme Milk Station right here, which is where you're going to be able to sell your milk and such. If we curve down this way, gas station right here, Lizard gas station. So there you have it. Now again, we own all the land right now, so you see everything blue on the map, but those are the starting kind of plots and areas. We're going to come down here. We're going to take a look at the Lizard Industrial. We're going to cut across here, take a look at this farm, and then we're going to head up this way and then end out over here, and we'll hit this on the flyover. And we're going to go straight off the road there. I do like the kind of the red soil. It's kind of interesting. I like that. I know we see that a lot in some of the South American maps, but it's still cool to see. Okay, here we go. Lizard Agro-Industrial. This is just a sell point in here. Boy, I had some struggles getting on there. Hit some sort of strange bump. Go across the way station, which appeared to work. You got your sell point right there. Boy, I could not make that turn. That was not even close to what I wanted to do there. Let's zoom out a little bit more if we can. Yeah, there we go. So you guys get a little better view of everything going on around me. And now we're gonna drive out of here, hopefully without crashing just as bad. There we go. And we'll curve a right and keep heading down the map. Take a look at some things. But again, yeah, some massive fields on here. It'd be cool to have a big old coffee farm. That guy I thought was just going to kill me. He would have too if I didn't try to dodge him there. Yeah, traffic on these roads seems to be really hauling. Hopefully if you're driving a slow tractor, they don't just rear end you. That would really suck. Oh goodness, that would suck. Yeah, look at our map here. Yep, we got that little other farm coming up here on the right. Past this red car. And then right here, this is one of the other little farms here. This is the one that we purchased that has the cows and chickens on it. All right, so I think we have a farmhouse too as well. Yeah, farmhouse here, silo, cows and chickens. So silo there. We'll drive around the back side here. There might be a couple sheds too. Yeah, a couple sheds back here. Perfect. So you can store your equipment here. You got your cows and chickens over here. Chickens right there. And some more storage sheds here. And then again, your cows over there. So there you go. Nice, nice, nice. We'll head back out this way. Looking at the map, we're going to take a right, and then again, we're going to head up that far left side. We're going to take a look at what do we do with our truck? What does it say? I forgot what it says now. Where you get with your truck. We're going to go where you get with your truck. Oh, that description cracked me up more than it should. Just because I'm slightly tired. This is the first video of the day. That's just how it goes sometimes. All right. I'm actually not going to go in left here yet. I'm going to come in up here because this is kind of where the entrance is for this part of the tour. Right dead ahead of us, you can see. Came in here. This is where the Pioneer sell point is. We should be able to go straight and maybe cut across here. Maybe not though. Looks like there's some fencing. Yeah, we're stuck in here. Okay, so we will have to drive all the way out, but hey, we came in here, so that's good. Good news. And that's the sawmill next to us, it looks like. The amount of forestry going on over there, the amount of lumber sitting there. All right, yeah, so I'll hop out here, we'll take a right, then take another right, so we're back kind of on the main path to victory, and we'll roll the truck here real quick. There we go, perfect, nothing to see here. Good to go. Ooh, no head-ons. All right, and that might be one of the little places where you can get water right there. It looks like, yeah, right there, right over there, top of the screen. Anyhow, in here we have ourselves Lizard Timber. It's the sawmill basically here, so we don't need to go maybe drive around in there. You can see most of it from right here. And then next up we have the BGA, and then we got to see what this weird black substance is on the field over here. I don't know if this is, I don't know what this is. Is that where you have to dig, maybe you dig to find water or something like that? That might be it. BGA, all your basic BGA functions, and then you got a couple of bunker silos here as well. And what I don't like is this is just in the middle of your field. Looks like there's like a fire here is what it looks like. That's exactly what this is. This has got to be a fire. This isn't showing up as a field though. Wow. Interesting. That's something unique I don't think I've ever seen on a map. That's got to be what that is. And let me know down in the comments what you guys think it is, or what you know it is, or whatever the case may be. Field 12's up there, by the way. Just sitting up there chilling. And then finally we have our little, well, actually, no, we have a little bit more down that way, but we have a rock pit over here. But I think that's got to be representing a fire that happened on that field. We're not going to go down into this, but we will hop out and take a look. We'll fly over it at the very end, of course, but yeah, so that's quite the pit down there. You get your debris crusher, your lime station, all that good stuff. I do kind of like these things in maps. I haven't ever played a map with one of those on it long term, but I do like those little quarries and stone pit type things. All right, curve left here, right would take us to the quarry. And what we'll do is we'll head up this way, and then we got a last couple of things here to take a look at, and then we'll do a flyover and wrap up the tour. And then I'll hopefully record Griffin, Indiana for you guys as well. So right up here at the top, livestock dealer on the left-hand side here. I do like to have a little field there. I'm not sure if you could harvest it or not. It doesn't have like a field number, but I'm assuming you probably could, since it shows up as a field. Oh, geez. That was quite the head-on collision. I apologize. I didn't even see that car. It was blending in with the shadows. And then on our left-hand side here, we have the Lizard Agro-Industrial and then the bale sell point right in here. So there we go. We'll just pull right in here. Beautiful. Looks great. All right, let's hop out. Flyover time. We can keep that on there. Okay. The bale sell point, Lizard Industrial here. Animal dealer. Burnt field. Rock quarry here. Looks great. That would be definitely a challenge to get down here. BGA, sawmill, and our sell point here. Big fields, mostly square fields too, to be fair, which is awesome. This is your cow pasture right here. Cows right here. I'm curious how many cows this thing takes. It might show me if I hop out of flight mode real quick. Yeah, 450 cows, so yeah. If you wanted to do cows, you can do a lot of cows there, which is pretty sweet. That's the entrance out of that farm there. Come around this far side here. This is down here where we haven't seen yet. We have fields, sell point. Down here. This just says Lizard Storage on it. Let's zoom out so we can actually see what we got going on. There we go. Whole map there. Okay. Now, Lizard Storage sell point. And up here, looks like another area that was like burnt. Such an interesting texture, that burnt texture. Yeah, it looks like the grass is starting to recover, or at least that looks like that's what that's representing. More water here in the middle for you. And then again, we got fuel point. We have a sell point here. The store. A couple of factories. And then where is that little chunk of land you can buy? Oh, it's this guy right here. Just kind of cool. So you could like kind of role play buying this chunk of land and maybe putting a house on it or something like that. And then again, you also can own this chunk of land here if you'd like to. I wonder though if you can delete, if you wanted to. No, you can't delete any of the fences. Just curious about it. I almost feel like I'm missing like a required mod that's supposed to have like signage here. Like that looks like there should be a sign there, and then something's supposed to be here, it looks like. Or no. This looks like a little soccer field. That's what's going on here. But this definitely looks like it might be missing something. I could be wrong about that though. That's all like a tinfoil hat theory there. But anyhow. And then starting little farmyard, starting field. So there you go. You're kind of stuck up here in the town when you start, but it is what it is. That honestly would be better to use probably for production chains, putting on that building or on that there and using the other fields that are bigger. But there you guys go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Oh, I tabbed. That's my bad. I tabbed something. And I hope you guys enjoyed this map tour. If you guys did, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel. Turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.